Which bunk do you want, Ra?
Neither, thanks. I brought my own.
5 minutes to lights out!
Gee, this place sure is different from my pyramid. I think I'm tomb sick.
Don't worry, Ra. You're not alone. Everybody here is feeling the same thing.
I miss Casper. I can't even remember what the little guy looks like. Oh, yeah.
Ghosts don't sniffle.
Absolutely not. And they don't get wobbly lips like this.
Never. So I vote we pull ourselves together.
You're right. On 3, we pull ourselves together. 1, 2... Oh,
still miss him, I can't.
So how are we gonna get rid of Kibosh?
Unfortunately, there are no ghost-eating insects.
You know, you think too much. Thinking never accomplished anything.
No. Thinking never accomplished anything, never accomplished anything. I considered hypnotism, but its effect on ghosts is marginal at best. Enchanted swords? Useless.
Swords, useless.
Then I discovered this little beauty, the vacuum of Atlantis. Push this button and it sucks in whatever's in front of it.
Ooh. Let me see.
We have to be very careful because it only works once.
Ow!
Push the other button.
Why do I always get picked to do this?
Hey, Task Puke. Got you something? Kind of a first day present.
Thanks, Thatch. See, Ra? I told you. Everyone's basically friendly.
What is it, Thatch?
Acheron Beetle. When you startle it, it sprays the worst smell in the universe. Ghost Boy's gonna stink till he graduates.
Is it poisonous? I'm allergic to poison.
No, he's cute. Hey, little guy.
No, you're doing it wrong. Give me that.
All right, quiet down. Welcome to science class, where you will learn the science behind today's modern scaring methods. I am your teacher, 3rd degree Burns. Today, class, we'll be discussing the science of scaring fleshies. When the fleshy is afraid, he begins to run, causing heavy breathing. Moisture forms under his arms, on his forehead, and on his upper lip. What do we call this moisture? Anyone? Scare juice. Scare juice is secreted by metal tubes here, here, and here, which are attached to an electric pump inside the fleshy's stomach. This pump is powered by a tiny monkey. That is why it's best to scare...
This is all wrong.
This causes the fleshy to stare upward in horror, allowing the monkey to look up the throat, panic, and start pumping.
Actually, Mr. Burns, sir,
Yes?
that moisture is called sweat. It happens to humans after any kind of healthy exercise.
Wrong! Scare juice, metal tubes, monkey in the tummy.
But I actually know some humans, and...
Silence! See me after school for detention. Everyone else, put yourselves out.
Tough break. Getting detention on your first day?
Was it awful?
Nah, it wasn't so bad.
Fly boy? You got detention too?
Oh, I got stuck between the door and the screen door.
So what's on for tonight?
You want to study together?
I'm pretty wiped out.
I think I'm gonna turn in early. Good night, guys.
Good
See
night.
you in the morning.
So I'm flying along, and there's this piece of paper hanging from the ceiling, and it's all sticky, and it was sticking to me, and I couldn't get out of it. Oh, what kind of world is this?
Everything's going great, Ma. I got a B+ in lurking. I'm real popular. Yes, I'm drinking enough blood. I gotta go. What's he up to? Where do you think you're going? Come back here, runt!
I really appreciate you taking me to Deedstown, Captain.
Think nothing of it, laddie. We was heading in that direction anyway. Besides, I know what it's like to have a best friend. Right, Vicky?
Glad you feel that way, Cappy. Because this best friend just had an accident on your shoulder. Remember, it was an accident.
Vicky, you didn't. I'm of a mind to kill all you, you guano-dropping, mutinous, pox-faced swab.
Jimmy, get out here. We're gonna start.
Where is he? He promised. Ah! Don't do that! You scared me!
Sorry.
I was worried you weren't coming.
I got here as fast as I could.
Casper, I don't know about this. These other guys are really good.
Jimmy, you can do this. What are you so nervous about?
You're gonna be here, right?
For the whole game.
Jimmy, now!
Coming! Coach! What are you so nervous about?
Double overtime and a penalty shootout.
What?
I'm telling you, he's up to something. I don't know what it is, but...
Then don't bother us.
You're right. I'll work on it. I'll conduct more surveillance and come back to you when I have more concrete evidence. I'm sort of like their third head.
So, as students of history, we see the balance as part of our common... what? Raw?
History?
Correct. Let's watch a short film that explains a little more about the balance. Lights!
Why do I always get picked to do this?
If we scare humans too little, they'll lose their fear of creatures and rise up against us. If we scare too much, they'll be all, "Hey, you're scaring us too much," and rise up against us. But when things are in balance, humans are just scared enough, and no one will rise up against anybody. That's doing your part for the balance.
Casper! See me after school.
All right, folks, listen up. A good creature needs to be physically tough to deal with villagers who chase you into a windmill and teasing children who call you bulbhead. A bride who runs off with your doctor. All right, let's see what you're made of.
Creatures, save me.
Hey, knees up, you guys. Fleshies run. You gotta keep up with them.
Creatures, save me. Creatures, save me.
Haha, suckers! Look at me! I'm way out in front!
Mantha, you finished first. At least, part of you did.
Why are you helping that student?
To be real mean and then tough and, grrr, and to kick her with her own foot and,
See me after school.
Actually, sir, I already have detention with another teacher today. Does, tomorrow work for you?
That's it! You're out of here!
Poor Ankle. We miss you so.
So anyways, here's that Casper kid.
You wanted to see me, sir? Zzz.
Casper, it's come to our attention that you have been disruptive in several of your classes.
Yeah, they say you keep being nice.
We despise nice. Nice makes us sick.
Also radishes sometimes.
Also, we're hearing things about you from our top-secret undercover spy.
You mean Thatch?
Absolutely not.
Wait a minute, I thought it was Thatch.
Quiet, you nincompoop. And what our spy is telling us is that you're up to no good.
But I thought no good was good?
No, no good is good. But the way you do no good is no good.
You follow?
No.
Good. Now then, between whatever it is you're up to and all this niceness we've been hearing about, you're probably the worst creature in this entire school.
And not worst in a good way.
You're a disgrace, Casper. And frankly, we've got a lot more important things to deal with.
Yeah, like taking over the world.
The work, which is just a fancy way of saying work of other faculty members who've fallen behind. But where was I? Ah, yes, Casper. One more mistake and we will take great pleasure in banishing you.
To the Valley of the Shadows. Ever hear of that?
Yes, sirs.
Well, whatever you've heard, it's worse. As you walk the narrow, twisted trail that leads to its threshold, icy winds will chill you to the core, and your only companions will be the screams of the poor, doomed creatures who have walked the lonely path before you, never to return.
Please, give me one more chance.
One and only one. Now go.
Who could that be?
I put an ad in the paper, to rent Casper's room.
Why'd you do that?
Well, the place feels so empty without him.
Ghosts! We're not always like this!
Usually we're lots of fun.